Hello, hello, hello. Right about me. Just getting Twitch and YouTube up and going. And two. All righty then. Y'all know what time it is. It's time for Cliffside. Okay. Coolio make Schoolio. Ultimate Endless on Cliffside. I know we haven't quite started yet. That's okay. All right, what do we need to bring here? Let's find out. Barricade. Yes. Barricade. Probably that there. I think I'm going to bring Trap Reset Trinket. Welcome, welcome, everybody. Welcome, indeed. Yes. Do we do Dart Spitter? Yeah, I think we do. I think we do the Dart Spitter Gravity Pillar combo. Yeah. So. Just trying to think. Probably Brimstone. I don't know if there's going to be Sappers on this or not. If there is, we need Brimstone. See, your Saw Blade launchers are pretty good on this map, definitely. A Wall Charger. Tar. Then crossbow. Crossbow stone staff. Let's run that. Now remember, we're doing quick paths today. No, that's going to be tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow it's going to be quick paths. And we are going to beat the record, which I think is somewhere above 800 waves. I'll explain all that tomorrow, though, whenever we do that. But yeah, I plan on doing that tomorrow, though. Today we're playing a mod. It's the last day we'll play this mod for now. It's on Nexus mods, but it's a really good mod too. It's pretty fun. Definitely fun. So after this wave, we will I guess we'll sell everything and then try to start pushing over to the right. We'll see. We'll see. All right. I guess I could have done 4. Get a haircut. I did get a haircut. Thank you. Thanks. I just got tired of hair. You know, I ride a motorcycle and get helmet hair and just get tired of it sometimes, you know? Not bad. Okay. Gotta get our barricades up over on this side. We gotta get our... Dart spitters up first. And we'll stick to... actually, we want the tar underneath the dart spitters. What time are you starting PST? Yeah, I'm still not sure what time we're gonna start the quick paths, but it's gonna be in the morning time PST, definitely. What I want to do is start playing, in general, I want to start playing tomorrow morning at, maybe around 6 o'clock in the morning Central Standard Time. But I don't think we're going to be starting with that. So, yeah, I'm not 100% certain right now. Did they nerf the damage on these, or just did I just not get those upgrades? I could have sworn I would have. Oh. That'd be the upgrades for this super ultimate endless here. Because a buddy of mine, we might be playing League of Legends together. I don't know yet. That goofball hasn't told me anything. But if we finger hurts. If we end up playing League, then it'll be after that, so probably somewhere around 8 o'clock Pacific. But if he's not playing, then it's most likely going to be somewhere around 5 o'clock Pacific, I would say, maybe 4 o'clock a.m. Pacific time. And that's only because we're going to be playing the entire day. Once we start playing, we're going to be playing for a long time, and then we're going to be pushing as far as we can, and we'll talk about that on the day of. What the plan is on what we're doing there. Okay, now, y'all remember, we can actually place some of the traps in different locations here. So we can do, for example, gravity pillars on the walls and such. I think we're going to do a gravity pillar here, but not yet. I'd rather have a little bit more brimstone. Then we'll start gravity pillars up here. And of course our barricades, we'll stretch them across. Push everything against the wall with the wall chargers and the we'll probably do stay with horizontal. Yeah, we'll stick with horizontal stuff. Hey mate, just want to say thanks for the content. Finally just bought OMD3 and your vids send me a lot of headaches. Awesome. Appreciate it. Glad they helped. I know there's certain maps that can be a huge challenge. Let me tell you, huge challenge indeed. Matter of fact, I saw somebody. I was watching Twitch at work because I don't know, work got boring at a certain point of the day. I mean, it is a Friday. I found something to do, but like it was tough. But I was watching somebody play, and they were playing on Order Enclave, and man, they were struggling, dude. Hey, we're struggling. Jimmy Sillywalk. Hey, how's it going, Master Max? How are you? How are you? I felt bad for him, so I pretended to be a noob at first, and then I started giving them tips, but they still couldn't do it, and they just tried for so long. Oh, man. I was like, yeah. Little did they know they're playing probably the hardest map there is. 50 SEK. Pair character lifting some weight saying keep it up. Thanks. Appreciate it. I read that out loud. I'm new to this whole fame thing, so there you go. There you go. Appreciate it indeed. Thanks for the super chat. It's always good when everything kind of like lines up, you know? Like just in life in general, right? When everything just kind of lines up for you, it's always a good feeling. Maybe a bittersweet at a certain point, because then you know that it can't last forever and that things are going to start going, they're going to misalign and then they're going to have to align again later on. And hopefully you can mitigate those misalignments. It's what I've experienced in life so far anyways. Gioma42, thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow indeed. Alright. A little bit more into the gravity pillars situation. You know, I kind of want to put dart spitters straight through the middle and then gravity pillars on the sides, but I'm not sold on that yet. And for those of you on YouTube who are wondering, we are streaming on both YouTube and Twitch. So feel free to stop by the other one if you want to. I still haven't just made an ultimatum to. Oh, this only affects ogres. We do, but we're playing a mod, which makes them more expensive. Yeah, that's why they're 1,000. But they are beefier as well. This mod does a few things. First of all, it allows this map to be played on endless, which is normally isn't. Raul42, thank you for the sub. Appreciate it indeed. Oh, I can place brimstone on the walls, huh? Probably could have done that instead. I don't know. Maybe. Ooh, the grinder on the. Maybe the grinder on the ceiling. I don't know. Anyways, so yeah, it allows you to play this map and other maps on endless. But it's called the Ultimate Endless mod because it adds a lot of extra enemies. At a certain point, you're going to start seeing bosses come out, I think. Some of the maps work really well with it all. Some of them, maybe not so much. But there's quite a few different changes here with this. And you have ice elementals. That's another thing added in the mod. Are ice elementals immune to ice damage. You get ice lords, and they shoot out ranged projectiles that do a small freeze. You're gonna stream all day tomorrow. I think I'll be with you the whole day. Nothing better to do. There you go. Just happy not being bored in hospital. Why are you in the hospital, man? Oh, you got sick with COVID, right? Is that... I didn't know people stayed in the hospital for that. I'll be honest, I don't know anybody who has it. Well, I guess I do now, but... Right. COVID yesterday, was so much pain. Yikes. It's up to here, man. Yeah, we'll run charges. Well, we'll be definitely streaming the whole day tomorrow, so... What's better about the $1,000 barricades? In the mod, they add special upgrades, which is the orange box, which you normally don't get for traps. And the special upgrade they added for barricades is that they're stronger but cost more. I don't know if we're gonna have sappers because all endless is based on war mage difficulty. So when you start out an endless, you're playing war mage difficulty up for a while until you beat the actual like normal amount of levels. And then with endless, they then program additional enemies to add in waves after waves and such. However, they, you know, I think I'm gonna put the saw blades on this side, and I'm gonna put the wall chargers on this side. Actually, yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna, yeah, we're just gonna do nothing but wall chargers on that side with sprinkle these, and then we're gonna put these vertically over here and horizontally. What was I saying? Yeah, I think I covered that. So yeah, so the special upgrade for that. And for example, the special upgrade for the dart spitter is bonus damage. Wall charger is lower cooldown, but the barricades make it cost more. Sometimes I forget what I'm talking about when I'm talking. As a matter of fact, I would probably say all of the time. There we go. All right, so we'll have this because we're going to build our barricades out to push them against this side, which is going to, they're going to start routing that way, so they're probably going to go more of a diagonal approach. There could be a little bit of overspill. Ah, I see that. Yeah, that was the Ice Lord, or the Ice Elemental. I just shot a... Oh, wait. Oh, I forgot. There's also flyers. And they go over barricades. I forgot about that. You also get Chromatica. You get all the bosses. They show up. Let's see. What else? Oh, you get this new thing called Chaos Lords, which when you kill them, they spawn additional enemies, which is pretty cool. Let's see. Lightning elementals that temporarily disable traps. What if it's like just an aura that pulses around them? Or just like traps that they stand on as they walk across it, so that way you can have like, you know, more than one, and it wouldn't be like too difficult. So for them, you'd actually want a larger kill box instead of a smaller one, or else all your traps would end up disabled. Yeah, maybe. Limited in power, definitely, yeah. Could just be like disabled while they walk over it. You know, there's so many AoE traps here in the game that could probably be okay. Oh, we get fire fiends. Okay, so those aren't normally on this map. Fire resistant mobs are not on this map by default, which means those are also added in. When I'm better, I was thinking about making guides for all maps available in Scramble. Sure. Yeah. Become known for Scramble. There you go. It's definitely something to aspire to. So we haven't received any sappers yet. Now, at this point, we've beaten normal to get the map normally. I think is 8 waves. And so now we should start seeing some serious increases on the difficulty of enemies. And I'm really curious about the bats. If they're going to end up going over the left side, I'm really kind of curious about that. I don't know. Like best score tips for maps. Yeah. I know one of the biggest questions out there, and I know you've covered it in some of your other videos there, Master Max, is how to get the 5 million score. But it is a question out there. Now, I'm curious, what do you guys think about the new traps that were leaked for the for this new upcoming DLC? What are your thoughts about it? For your first thoughts, I should say. Because I'll be honest, I actually have played with some of them. I've actually played with more than what was leaked. But at the time of playing with them, that money generator thing from the ceiling trap was way too overpowered. Didn't know yet there was new DLC. There have been leaks. There have been leaks. Let me pull it up for you here. I'm on my Discord. I don't have a ton of money right now. Oh, you know what? Ah, see, that's what I was afraid of. Oh, that's not good. The flyer attacks me and he hits the cave. I have to, like, get something for those guys. Alright, if we go into the Orcs Must Die stuff, if we go into media... Here you go. It's in the media page. If you scroll up to Bartamius, this was actually in the game, as far as I understand. They had accidentally put this in the game, so people could like look at it. And it's Molten Gold, Flamethrower, and Cycloptean Gaze. This one turns you into stone when you use it. Enemies who attack you become stoned. Okay, that's a boss. That's fine. Then we've got Flamethrower, which I played with before, but this is what I think that people are gonna love in multiplayer. They're gonna love this. It's just so much fun. And then you've got the Molten Gold, which dispenses gold, molten gold, damaging enemies, and they whenever they're killed, they drop a special ruin, not ruin, but rune, which is gonna be pretty cool. I have to admit. Now, when I had unofficially tested it, unofficially played with it, it was like 3 or 4 weeks ago, I think, because it was found in the game files, and it was ridiculously broken. What? Oh, it must have been a flyer, man. Crap. This guy's gonna be tough. No, the flamethrower's a weapon. Yeah, flamethrower's a weapon. I'm gonna have to get traps over here, I think. Although not all of them seem to go over there. I don't know what... Oh, it could have been Mongrafel. See, the thing about the bosses on this mod is that they don't actually show up as little bosses on the minimap. Yeah. Yeah, and then the ice dudes break into shardlings here. Which is pretty sweet. Flamethrower seems dank. Yeah, dude. It was a ton of fun to mess around with it. You're gonna have to catch him, dude. Gonna have to catch him. Saw Steam download a 4 gig update. Anything new in the game? Well, there was a bunch of bug fixes, and then there was an accidental leak, and they fixed the leak by updating it again. It shouldn't have been 4 gigs. Well, maybe. I don't recall how beefy it was. Yeah, these flyers are gonna be a problem, dude. All money's on this side because these beefy boys are gonna get thick. I guess the Stone Staff insta-kills flyers, so we may be okay. We just gotta watch out for them. How do I feel about late game endless balancing and the resistance on the reliance on physics traps? I think it gives physics traps a place to shine. I mean, the flip trap is pretty good in general. But I think it gives them a place to shine. And you really, you really get to choose, do I want to go late waves or do I want to go for high score? Like, you get to pick. And you can get high score by going late waves, but it's not, it's easier to get high score or to, like, go 4 score and higher combos and such whenever you don't play with physics traps. But you can always sprinkle them in there, I guess. And maybe now it's a little bit easier to get a high score because of physics. I don't know. I'm pretty okay with where it's at. The only one that you can really go like actually enlist on, as far as I know, is quick pass, because there's so much open area for enemies to fall down into, and you can get the very heavy enemies to fall down into those pits. So quick pass is probably the only one that you can actually do that on. All right, so we can do our barricades, but not yet. Go in or out. Let's go in on these. Yeah, go out on the other ones. Finally, the weekend I can catch your stream. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. Like I was telling everybody else, we are streaming tomorrow. Long time. Yeah, Quick Pass is the map. I've heard people reliable crashing their game. And that's what we're going to do tomorrow. That's the idea. Tomorrow is us playing Quick Pass to crash the game. Because somebody did really well. They went really far. And we have to beat them. The gay sounds fun. I already can picture this. Yeah, the thing about the gays that I don't understand is why would you want to turn to stone? Crashed your game at wave 733. I think that's the number to beat then. We're gonna try it. I feel like my nose is like stuffy, I don't know. I've had sinus issues in the past. And it's starting to come back for some reason. After 5 days. Yeah. So I guess we could talk about it now. So tomorrow, what we're gonna do is in the morning maybe play League of Legends with my buddy, T-Wald. So he works nights, so it's not gonna be. I mean, we'll see. But we probably won't play super late because in the morning time, because he has to go to bed pretty early. And then after that, directly after that, we're gonna start doing quick pass, and we're going to run quick pass for probably about 12 hours to get everything set up. And then I'm going to pause the game. We're going to come back to it on Sunday for a couple of hours, and I'm just going to kind of let it play by itself, and we'll see how it does. And assuming everything is fine, and we don't have any, we're not struggling, dropping lives or any of that shenanigans, assuming that's all okay, we're then going to crap. What did I miss? Must have been another flyer. Yeah, assuming that we don't lose or anything right off the bat, or drop too many lives, then we're gonna let it kind of sit there by itself, and then I'm gonna check in on it every once in a while. I'll probably still pause it on Sunday night. Wake up Monday morning, let it run for about an hour while I'm getting ready for work. Go to work, come back, and then check on it again. Yeah, 12 hours is what you need AFK, and hope firelings don't destroy brigades. Or sapper bump weird angle. Yeah. God, I hate these flyers, man. Holy crap. TV Blue Bear. Also, I know now why Endless War is so annoying. Yeah. It takes forever, man. It literally takes forever. Yeah. I did the same thing on Stadia. I told everybody. I played all of the Endless, or all the war scenarios on Endless on Stadia before the game came out on Steam. And I even said in that video, I said, this is the most boring thing you're ever going to do. You're going to set up a kill box, and you're going to spend 2.5 hours getting to wave 25. And it'll just be boring for you. And then people, once it came out on Steam, people are like, we want to see it on Steam. And it's just like, but I don't want to play it on Steam, guys. But I don't want to play it. Well, that's true. You will get a good skull count because you got all the bosses, but still, is it worth it? I don't know. Play 50 with the mod. What mod? What? Oh, yeah. Ultimate endless, right. Gotcha. I did a physics mainly with flips and grave trap. Literally went out with the kids. Yeah, yep. See, that's going to be the problem. Every time we come up here to take our flyers, they're always going to drop shots into the cades. Ah, that side's going to be real tough stuff to deal with. Pretty quick. But luckily, we don't have TNT archers or any of that, but that's fine. Such a weird genre where the goal is ideally to automate the entire process and take any direct fun out of the game. Yeah, but you have direct fun while you're automating the process, right? Like you're actually you're just shifting where the fun is. That's the whole point. Perfect Nature, I tried to use melee weapons today and it was horrible. I feel like you're hitting nothing. I really miss Heroes and Unchained. Yeah, yeah, it's an acquired taste. I've said it before, but it really is. Playing with melee weapons. All right, well, nothing's getting through this side yet, so far we're okay. That's why the main game is limited waves and only an endless where you see such insanity. Yeah. I mean, they should have made switchbacks and quick paths. They should have made those actually story mode, and they should have made every other map endless, like officially. You know, I think it would have been a great idea, but because I could see people struggling on switchbacks as well if they would have made that a regular story mode map. So we can probably sit here and take care of flyers that leak through. Maybe. And one of the things we're going to do is put a bunch of wall traps everywhere. A bunch of these guys. But this wave and the next wave will just be out of the middle, so we're really okay here. Let's see what happens. Sure, we want more. I have ridiculously hard maps. Limited ways. Yeah. Can you put the zapper on the ceiling for flyers? Can we put this? Yeah, we could. Yeah. I'm gonna build this kill box up all the way up to the bottom of the stairs first, I think. Actually, maybe I should do this. Brimstone might catch him. And then I could do vertical saw blades. As well. Actually, I should do gravity pillar vertical saw blades. That's what I should do, because they're gonna get stuck if there's gravity pillars. You like arcane flyers? Yeah. We'll do gravity pillars and saw blades. That's what I'll do. Even though gravity pillars don't like knock them down or anything, they hold them there. They keep still. Yeah, it makes a spin, right? Probably put tar underneath. Oh, I was saying, probably put tar underneath the cades. That's not true. But I could put tar underneath or I could move the barricades back. No, that may not work. Enemies might actually walk up here. Yeah. Now I can place them on the wall, the brimstone, so I could put them like, I don't know, here for example. Because they go to the bottom of the stairs and then fly up the stairs. So I could put whatever on the walls. Max Entry Gravity Pillar trap, and it's long enough to let you AFK in Great Room. Well, I thought it was the same distance as lasers, but I may be incorrect about that. And I could have sworn I saw the game files and it was the same. Yeah, I could see that. Putting him, yeah, okay, putting him in the wall outside the bottom gate there. As the enemies are walking outside, they get pulled over. And then the top guys, I think you got enough, like, wall space on the other side of that, too. Yeah. Smart. Well, okay, this is going really well, so we can probably, I guess, just build outwards, huh? Hi, Jen. Hey, how are you, Jen? You take a nap, Jen? Yeah, I know. And by the way, guys, that brings me to the next point. Jen's got to be up at 4 o'clock in the morning, so today is going to be a, not necessarily any shorter than usual, but like somewhat shorter than usual, I guess. We'll play for another 50 minutes. I'll split stairs if you put them on the wall above the magic liquid. Would go between the staircases. Huh. Where is this guy? There he is. Like war with the orcs. Yeah, yeah. You could do it in, I think you may have seen us do that in North Wing. On the other side there. Pretty creative stuff. But I think if you put them on the ceiling, after you pull them across, if you put them on the ceiling, like, they still get pulled across? I'm not sure. Guys, look what Jin just brought me. Look at this, look at this. Look at this. Hang on. Now you guys will understand why I'm so fat. I didn't say that out loud. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Cookies. 4 there. 4 cookies there. Another 3 cookies here. Croissant. And then another 3 cookies here. Snickerdoodles, those kind. You what? I sure could have got more. She's a pastry chef. What? You're a chef. What are you talking about? And this is why I gained so much weight. What? I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining. I'm making an observation. Not complaining. Making an observation. Okay? Okay. Easy. Now I, ovened a pizza. Oh, come on. Okay, there we go. You're not fat, you're pleasantly plump. Oh, there you go. There you go. I'm pleasantly plump. That. That's what she's keeping me around forever. She's like, man, if he gets too thin, all the other girls are gonna be looking at him. They can't have that. Jen, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I know you're not jealous. What are you jealous about? It's called a cuddle boy. A cuddle body. Oh, yeah. Okay, so this actually looks like it's going to work pretty well, this little setup here. Because they're coming in sporadically, right? They're not trailing after each other. Even when they do show up. Well, except for that guy. Apparently not. I may have spoke too soon. What if I did this here? Maybe caught some of them that kind of leaked a little bit. Well, floor traps have a 1 or a 3 square like height, right? So they're gonna go up. Oh no, they're only 2. They're really only 2? I thought they were 3. Oh, it's wall traps that are 3, even though that looks like it's only 2. But there should be 3. Pretty sure. I'm starting to question my own sanity here. It's a 4-space ceiling, right? Well, this one up here is, yeah, but this one's only a 2-space. Yeah, this one's 4. Oh, you know what? I could put these here. Wait a second. They fixed this ceiling. I think. Yeah, they did. They fixed the ceiling. Huh. Cool. This spot right here used to be like just like off center for whatever reason, and so you couldn't place traps equally there as you could up here. Like this ceiling was always fine, but this ceiling wasn't. You couldn't place traps the same spots. So that's pretty cool. I guess I'll run brimstone up there. I don't. Yeah. Nah, we're not gonna get. They're not gonna actually raise up, huh? I don't know. We'll see. See if that brimstone and that brimstone can help stop them. It does look a little bit funky though. Almost looks like a portrait, like a painting. Yeah, I mean we could have barricaded up here and used this ceiling, but then we'd have less ceiling space down here. This room's a lot smaller. That's why I like this room much more. I think of death. A painting that comes to life. Sounds like some D&D stuff right there. What are they dying to? Is there a rogue saw blade coming out here? I have no idea. What are you dying to? What is he dying to? Huh. Mimics are a wonderful thing for DMs. Oh, well that guy didn't die. I don't know what these other guys are dying to. Flyers were dropped dead. Oh, just randomly? Oh. Well, I heard that they do that if they're like over an open area or something. The front line, they get to the side pass and die. Ah, gotcha. Oh, speaking of, they got new Mountain Dew out called Voodoo. If you like snow cones, blueberry snow cones, it's basically like kind of tastes like the blueberry syrup from a snow cone, I guess. Do what? And a little bit of fruit punch. Well, she thinks it's more fruit punch. I think it's more blueberry. Either way, it's Mountain Dew. Oh, again, huh? Yeah. But look, Mom. Look. I'm a bird, I can fly. Good burp. I'm trying to see if Bird wants to get up here. It's like Airheads. Oh, yeah, Airheads, right. That's actually probably really accurate. Yeah, I didn't think about Airheads. I mean, it is sugary, and Airheads are very sugary, so. It just doesn't balance with the taste of, like, a sugary drink as well as something like Baja Blast does. That, you know, that really... They did that one well. Okay, come over on this side. Here he is. Last time it was like Skittles or something. Munching on one of his feathers. Yeah, I guess, you know, comparing Mountain Dew to candy is pretty accurate, I would say, for those, like, special flavors they bring out. Don't look at me, look over here. A little attention bucket. He's a flyer if I ever done seen one. Bear Gnome, hey, what's going on? I still need to do a Mountain Dew review though. Hey Walt, who you guys might see tomorrow if we're playing League or not. I'd mentioned that, and I think it's actually a pretty sweet idea. Adorable bird, thanks. He definitely steals the show whenever we go public places. Frostbite didn't burn. Where do you get your mod? You can type in !mods, M-O-D-S. Down at the bottom left is all the commands. One of those commands is !mod, and you'll learn more about it. But Nexus mods, for the short answer, it's Nexus mods. Let's see if I can show you what the Ice Lord attack looks like. Actually, this is auto attack freeze. Attack me. Attack me. Anytime now. I guess not. I guess the Ice Lord doesn't attack. Say what? Oh yeah, that's a good point. Maybe there's a fly over there. Ah, my feather. Feather. Wait, is he chill in public? Oh yeah, he's chill. He got better at it. Before he used to just like kind of perk up, look around, you know, like what's happening. But now he actually kind of looks forward to car rides and such. He'll sit on the headrest. How do you fight ice elementals? I mean, as far as the mod is concerned, they don't come out too early on. You just have other kinds of damage other than ice, and you're fine. I guess they're probably weak to fire. I don't really know what they replaced or how they put them in the game exactly. But they're really not too bad. You know, after a certain point in this game, your traps do all the killing, and you really can't do anything. So as long as you have more than just ice in your repertoire, you'll be okay. Oh, what if I did brimstone on the wall? Ooh, I should definitely do this here. Oh yeah. It's all come together. Lots and lots of wall chargers. They ain't getting nowhere. Let's see if I can find another one here. Oh, and the Wraith Healers, some of them become Wraith Resurrectors. I'll actually resurrect fallen enemies. And it's super annoying. Although I guess it may have been changed, because the mod's been updated a few times. I'm not sure what all is there now. Ice elementals are weak to fire. They're based on earth elementals, and sometimes they attack barricades for that reason. Well, from what I've heard, enemies in general attack barricades for no reason. And maybe more so now than they used to, but that remains to be seen. Rift Rush is more powerful with this mod. He's like a hillbilly bird. He takes his feather and he like puts it in the side of his mouth and he chews on it. Like a hillbilly chewing on straw.
More enemies on the way.
Zapper should definitely be added to this. Oh, what about explosive flyers? Could you imagine? He cannot reach me. Give him a little cowboy hat. Oh yeah, Jim, we gotta give him a cowboy hat. You got a harness for him, right? Yeah, see? Just give him a little cowboy hat. And we're set. I was about to say, what's wrong with the Knoll Hunter? But he said that I forgot I put more of those out there. Oh dang it. I got shot. Okay, yeah, I really don't think anything's gonna get through that, so we really should keep building outwards. So we're gonna do this. We're just gonna put saw blades all across the bottom portion of this entire map. We should have time. Sweet. Sure. Oh, job. Yep. They were attacking me and hitting the Cade. Yepperoni. Yeah, look at that. Oh yeah. There. Taking the money for it. How long did it take your bird was okay chilling on you? I want to say a week, but I think it was a little bit more than that. Jen, do you remember how soon Buddy became friends with us? Yeah, it's about a month to get head rubs. He didn't want to do that. He was okay kind of chilling on us way before he wanted head rubs. Yeah. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have put the gravity pillar there because I don't have anybody to kill him. Well, eventually, well, I suppose. Yeah, now he's just like walking around. I mean, you can see him right there. Oh, dude. Now he's more than comfortable with us. He almost like begs for things. Like now he's just sitting on my head. There we go. Well, I think the creator of this mod scaled back the not quickness, but I guess the quickness or the how soon the bosses showed up. And I think he's gonna have to make them show up a little bit sooner now. I'm gonna probably say around wave 15 would be a good wave to get bosses involved. Especially because they're more micro bosses than real bosses anyways. I like the beta versions of themselves. I don't know what that is in Pokemon terms, but there's some kind of Pokemon setup that's like that. Oh! That reminds me, I've got an Instagram account now. I made one yesterday. And I made it for a particular reason, in case you guys are interested. Well, I've had it, but I didn't know what it was until yesterday, because I'd forgotten about it. I think I'm gonna do motorcycle stuff and cooking stuff on the Instagram channel. Now, I'm not gonna be the one cooking, but I challenged Jen to a cooking thing, and that might be fun to see. I don't know. It's an idea that I had that see what happens with it, but I just got the account going yesterday, so we don't have anything on it yet. I should probably tag that in like the screen somehow. I think streamers do that. Oh no! Didn't mean to put it on the floor. Bud, what are you letting me do? Really can't wait to see bosses, let me tell you. I maybe should have even tried to make kill boxes in the beginning of all the gates, or in front of all the gates, to try and kill everybody as fast as possible. I don't know what he sees in my headphones. Okay. So far, so good. And no bosses so far. What did you get last weekend on your second try? We got to 210, but we could have made it farther. I wasn't like super comfortable with leaving it AFK, and I had to go to bed because I fell asleep during the stream for 20 minutes. I swear I didn't fall asleep, but I woke up. I basically I just closed my eyes, opened my eyes, looked at chat, and saw stuff from chat that was like 20 minutes ago. I'm like, I didn't read that, and that was 20 minutes ago. I've been asleep, and then I found the timestamp on Twitch. And I was watching it at work and cracking myself up. Like, I can't believe I fell asleep on stream. Anyways, so yeah, we got to 210, and then I called it. Tomorrow though, we're gonna be doing it again, and this time we're gonna do it right, and we're gonna set it up to go AFK all day tomorrow. That's what we're gonna be doing. And then we're actually gonna go AFK, and then I'm gonna check in. I'm gonna leave it recording. If I ever leave it going, I'm gonna leave recording on. Sunday we're gonna stress test it. We're gonna like not do anything and just watch it together. And then I'll just anytime I leave it on, I'll just do the recording, and then I'll kind of mash it all together to get stuff. I was doing it with you, and it crashed around 240. So sad. Yeah, it's gonna use up. I mean, luckily I got a pretty good computer, so hopefully we don't crash or anything. But yeah, it uses quite a few resources once you get up to a certain point. But I think the highest is just shy of 800. So we're gonna have to beat that. Honestly, if we really wanted to, we could wait for the next DLC. If they've got a money-making trap coming out, oh yeah. If they got a money-making trap coming out, we can just use that instead of like one of the things that we brought. Like that last trap space that we weren't sure what to do with, like flower, decoy, like what do we do, kind of thing. If that last trap space was like a moneymaker, I mean, come on. We could set that up to AFK like early. All right, bud. There you go. Yeah, you got a good flight. That's a good flight. He went some distance there. He got a nice downdraft there for a good while.
More enemies on the way.
Oh, dang it. No. we go. Nothing but nothing but saw blades. So yeah, so I encouraged Jen to cook with a random ingredient. We went to the store, and I told her I was going to make a challenge, and this is what I'll do for the Instagram. And I said, I'll pick a random ingredient, and you have to make stuff with it. Not just one thing, but several things. Try it out. Even if it's not good, it's for science, right? And I picked unsalted peanuts. I said, I don't care if you do a peanut-encrusted steak or... I don't know. Make homemade peanut butter would be cool. Stuff like that. So we'll see. Almost like a game show sort of feel to it. We'll see how that does on Instagram. Trolley boy. How does he target me from all the way over there? Come on. Come on. There we go. Good there, good there. Okay. Okay. I just need to fix this side up. And then get that other room and this room area as well. And we'll have saw blades literally everywhere. He really is a cute bird, though. Really is. Well, we may not be able to see any bosses today. If they don't come out till wave 50, I'm not gonna have time to make it up to that point. Although we do have the other kinds of mobs. The little chirps get me every time. Good. Yeah, when he goes out in public, he'll sit on the shoulder usually. Or the head, put a hood up. I usually just take this hoodie out, or one of the other hoodies I have, because I like hoodies and it's easy for him to grip onto. And he'll just, people see him and stuff, and he'll just look around. And it took him a while to start chirping around people, and he's still not comfortable, super comfortable with chirping around other people. Yeah. But he did the last time I took him out. He chirped a little bit. All right, bud. Don't look like that, my mom. Okay, fine, but you gotta say hi to everybody. Oh, you want a head rub? else to saw. Wow, we're getting a little intimate. I don't know if he's actually kissing me or biting me. Not sure yet. Yeah, like that maybe. Sure. All of those extra saw blade launchers are gonna take, well, they're not gonna make sure of anything, but they're gonna take care of a lot of the stragglers. Hopefully help speeding up the waves, if only for just a little bit. That'll be the idea. I really want to show you guys the Ice Lord's attack. Can we get that going? Maybe you? Maybe not? There we go. Ice Lord. There we go. Hit me again. There it is. There's the Ice Elemental attack. Cool. All right. We're almost done with the one side. Done with the center, and then we gotta do this right hand side, the saw blades. Then we'll be done with all of it. Like that, you guys liking that trick shot? I call it the right mouse button double jump. I have enough mana to do it. I do both right in the air. But I'll do the stone. Okay. I'll do it this time. Alright, check it out. Alright. I need. Alright, here we go. Alright, you ready? Stone. Wait. The jump, stone, double jump. There we go. That's the trick shot. Say what? Yeah, I probably do. He's fluffing. You know, it's dangerous out. Their aggro range seems to be a little bit larger than I remember.
More enemies on the way.
I don't even know. I'm pretty sure enemies won't walk over there. Although we could barricade them to do so. And if this was an actual on this map, that might be what we would do, assuming we can take care of the sappers. Is you would actually barricade straight to the left and then do flip traps all the way on the left side. And maybe by the time they get there, you kill all the small guys. Oh, actually, if this map was endless, it would be a really good map for siphoning. All you'd have to do is let the small guys enter in this room by siphoning large enemies and small enemies. So you would have this gate, for example, run over to this corner, run over here, and then it would siphon where you would allow all the small guys through a crack, and then all the big guys would have to come back around up through here and over to this side where they all get flipped. Yeah. Oh man, they should have done that. Because it would start to take shape like that, for example. And I would leave a thing there. Oh. Hang on, I gotta move that barricade somehow. Well, only small guys can get through it. Let's see. I'll have to rethink that once I get a moment. Ah, they're getting stuck on each other over there. Look at that. Let's see here. I would need to pull this in one. I guess leave me another slit. Should be okay. As long as it's only small guys. The big guys would then be able to get through this side here. Yeah. And then what that would do is that would allow all of the small guys to actually end up in this room way before the big guys would. Get that Null Hunter out of here. What does he think he's doing? Alright guys, come on. Don't have to. They're all clumping up there. Goofballs. Get to moving. Alright, let's see if we can cade this correctly in like 2 seconds. Okay. Okay. Yeah, Ultimate Endless won't work for me. I've got some ideas as to why, if you didn't install the mod correctly. But I mean, it should, right? So if we ran this, for example, like so, it all coming through here, and all we'd have to do is route them all the way up here, if this was a legitimate endless map, right? You do the same thing for here, and I'll route them all through this section. All of the big guys, and you just run flip traps down there. A lot of the small guys will end up going through the crack. They won't go all the way around through that whole thing, but all the big guys would. And that would be how you would cave that side. All the small guys coming in here can all die to this area. Oh, come on, dude. Every time, without fail, something gets misplaced. Alright, let's take a look at that. Panto, let's take a look at that. So, here's what you got to do. Actually, let me pull up the website first to make sure it's still up there. I think it is. Alright. So you come into here. Since we're basically done with it anyways, we'll check this out real quick. So Ultimate Endless. Click on it. Click on files, you go to download. I have right now, I have this one. No, I have this one. Ultimate Endless Full. This is the one I've got. You click manual download, and then you go to slow download, and it downloads it, right? So you'll have it downloaded in your downloads folder, which is here. Now this is a RAR file, or it's a compressed file, so you have to uncompress it. You can do that by using WinRAR. You can use 7-zip. You can use a couple of other files, and that's to unzip it. Once you have it unzipped, it'll come into a folder, and you'll see a .pack file. The .pack file is actually the thing that you need. You don't need anything else about it. You just need the .pack file. Once you have this .pack file, you're going to go to the mods folder, which is going to be located within your packs folder, but you're not going to have it until you make it. So let me send this to you. That's the location you need to go. Once you go into the packs folder, you're going to have to create a mods folder inside of that. And once you create the mods folder inside of that, you open it, and then that's where you place your pack folder. So all your pack folders are going to go in here. That's essentially installing the mod, is taking the pack file from the zip file, unzip it or uncompress it, grab the pack file, put it into this location, start the game. That's all there is to it. So make sure you create a mods folder inside your packs folder, not putting it within your packs. And that's how you do it. So if that's messing up for you at some point, one of the things I've seen is somebody not having a way to unzip a file, which can happen. Just make sure that that you're able to do that. Huh. There it is. So yeah, we'd run something like that then. Like I said, then all this would just be like tar, flip, flip, tar, flip, flip kind of combo. And then maybe, oh, a spike wall, 2 spike walls actually. Here and here, 2 spike walls there. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, that's what I would do for big guys. And some of them would even get stuck here where these heavy orcs are going. They get stuck in that area as well. Because they would try and path down there, and then the small guys would get clumped up eventually on themselves. You know, I haven't really played around too much with the whole siphoning enemies thing, but I think I need to play around with it more. It's always been an idea that it's always been something we've known about in the community. We just haven't always, or I don't know, we haven't really messed around with it. In a competitive, realistic scenario, I guess. Okay, guys. We are going to start letting them through if we can.
Enemies on the way.
See what all actually gets through, but I'm expecting quite a few things. Maybe. Some of the Orcs show up. And then we'll call it from there. And remember, tomorrow, bright and early, we're going to be playing either this or League of Legends starting out. And then after League of Legends, if we're playing that, then we're going to start playing this. We're going to go quick paths endless. I got to get with my buddy T-Wald and see if he's playing tomorrow morning or not. The file is not compressed or anything when I install it. Just make sure it's the .pack file. So it has to be, whenever you download it, it shows up in a zip file. And as long as it's this one right here, the file type is a pack file, then you have the right one. If that says something else, if that says a WinRAR archive or a zip or 7-zip archive or anything else, if it's not a pack file, then it won't work. It's got to be a pack file. If that's the case, if that's the file you're working with, then once you put it in your mods folder in that location that I sent, the mods folder has to be created within the packs folder. Meaning you right click and create, new folder, name it mods kind of thing. And that's where that pack file goes. Well, I'll stay on to help you get that running. Yeah, like I said, tomorrow T-Walt's playing. We'll do some League Earth mode because Earth mode's out on public beta environment. We've got access to that. Earth mode's a lot of fun. It's just fast paced and a lot of things going on. It's completely just fun. It's for fun. It is fun. It's not serious or anything. So it's always good. But if he's not playing, then we're gonna jump straight into Orcs. Well, I'd say that this was a success so far, but I can get with the guy who made the mod and tell him to make it tougher. Bosses earlier, maybe. Even if they like trickle in slowly, like one Craig. He said Earth. No, Earth mode. Ultra rapid fire mode. Alright, this cliff side, easy peasy. Only 3 skulls, interesting. I wonder. Oh, it's 50 waves, it's the 5 skulls. Oh, okay, so it must be after wave 50. That's when you get 5 skulls. When you get 5 skulls, that's when you start getting the bosses. That must be it. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. All right, Panto, let me know where you're at there. When did you do that, bud? Now, here's going to be the fun part. You ready? We got to refund all our upgrades. And when we exit the game, we can uninstall the mod. And here's how you do that. Here's how you uninstall a mod. You take it and you click it out of there. Now it's uninstalled. It's that. That's easy. But you got to close the game first. Now that we reopen the game, we won't have that mod installed anymore. And you'll see that we don't have our special upgrades and we don't have that option for the maps selection either. Now it's just regular endless. There you go. But we had to refund it because if we had special upgrades on, as soon as we open the game, we'd crash. So it's going to be a little bit before I run through that again. So I'm going to go ahead and just get everything upgraded while we wait for Panto's verdict on whether or not he was able to get that or if something else is going on. Let's see here. Auto Ballista. We're going to do increased targeting range. We're going to need that tomorrow. When I saw the mod, it doesn't install the same file as you. Well, installing the mod is just putting it into the folder. So the file that you get depends on which one you downloaded. So for example, if you downloaded the... Well, let me check. I wonder if it's been updated. If it has been updated, then yeah, I may not have the same version. So this is, like I said, this is one I did, the first one. I did the Ultimate Endless full. But you can do any of the three. Then you click download and click slow download. And you look at all these ads on the page. So we got this one downloading. Let's see if it's a different version. Because I downloaded mine 2 days ago. I know the mod developer has been working really hard on it. Oh yeah, it's a different one. It's a different version, I think. Okay. So we're gonna extract this. I just throw it in my download so it's easier to navigate. All right, so we're gonna take this and the mods. Well, it should still say 500 Ultimate Endless Full pack file. Assuming that's the one you got. But like I said, if you got one of the other ones, it'll probably have a different. Probably say something different. So that's Ultimate Endless Full War Pack, and then this one is Endless Only Pack. Yeah. I wonder if that update does anything in particular. Let's go ahead and close out, reopen, take a look at it. Because I was wondering if he's doing anything with the weapons. Yeah, not. I'm not sure what the difference is. Might be in those notes. I tried all of them. They all download the same file. They don't have different names? There's no reason why I should download the same file. So I just downloaded that one. Let me download the Ultimate Endless Full War Traps. So if I do the War Trap one, see what happens. Okay, so you can see the difference between the names. That one has War Traps on it. Let's go ahead and extract it to the same area. So we've got the full War Traps and we've got the full. And that's, yeah, that's Ultimate Endless Full War, whereas the other one is just Ultimate Endless Full. And we can take this and put it in our mods folder. So we probably could not run both because one is like the other one plus a little bit more. But there are two different ones there. So the 3 files that you can download are all 3 different files. I doubt that you can run all 3 of them at the same time though. So what we'd have to do is we have to move one of them out of our mods folder in order to run the game. Because this is just, whatever's in here loads with the game, whatever's not in here does not load with the game. And you'd want it like outside the entire like game directory. You wouldn't want it anywhere in here. You want it like on your desktop or somewhere else. So with this one being the only one there, the Ultimate Endless Full pack file, that's the only one that's going to load whenever we load the game there. And like I said, we are going to take it out though. Place the file in destination. Reopen the game. Probably fire its additional volley. Use collateral. Heals. Freeze. Explosion radius. Full distance. Heals. I'd probably rather do stun. Stun. Explosion radius. Shot kills. Ice damage, of course. Decoy. Yeah. Let me know if you're able to get it. I think somebody, one of the guys that I have, ow, bud. All right. Hey, bud, time to fly. There you go, bud. Ah, hurt. Let me see if I can find a video for it as well. I think he was gonna do one. I guess not. I thought somebody was gonna do it, how to install the mods. A video for that. Essentially, that's all you're doing. You're just extracting the file. You pull the pack file out of the extracted content, create a mods folder in the thing, and my file is not compressed when I install it. Well, okay, so when you download it, you get a compressed file, right? When you download it from the website. The paper? I don't know how to explain. Well, it should look like a paper, yeah. Because there's nothing you can open it with. All the mods will look like a piece of paper. Just make sure that you can see the type, and as long as the type says pack file, P-A-K. Let me see if I can. There we go. As long as the file says .pak, or you can zoom out and see the file type itself here, a PAK file, that's what you need. You won't be able to double click on it, you won't be able to run it or anything. All you're doing is just taking it from wherever it is existing, wherever you have it, and you're putting it in the mods folder. That's the entire installation process. You just copy pasting. And once you have it inside the mods folder, that is what is considered installation for the mod. So you don't have to run it or anything like that. I'll probably put one doors. Yeah, lift duration, slowing enemies. Fire damage, I guess. Duration, of course. It's a RAR file when I install it and I can't do anything else. Right, so if it's a RAR file, that means it's compressed. A RAR file is compressed. If it's a RAR file, what you have to do is you have to uncompress it. You can do that a couple of different ways. Let me send you this website here. If you go to this website called Ninite, down here at the bottom right hand corner, there's a compression. You can download any 3 of these and they'll work for you. 7-zip, pzip, and WinRAR. I've never used pzip, but I've used 7-zip and WinRAR. All you got to do is click on it, click get your Ninite, install it as an actual installer, so you'll have to click to run it to install it. And once you have WinRAR, then you'll be able to open the .rar file. Down here at the bottom right, you see it's a RAR file here, a WinRAR archive. Then you'll be able to decompress it. And then once you decompress it, you'll have access to the pack file. But you don't want to put the RAR file inside the mods folder. That's where the pack file goes. But you can put it anywhere else. I usually keep, personally, I keep my RAR files in my downloads folder, because after I extract them into the downloads, I then move them wherever I want them to go, and then I delete whatever's excess or whatever's left over in the downloads folder at some point. Good work, thanks. There you go. Absolutely. That's how you do it. Glad we were able to help you get that. So, with that being said, that'll be it for today. We'll go ahead and call it. Like I said, tomorrow morning, bright and early. Be there, be a square. Make sure you hydrate or die. What are some other sayings? Don't let the chicken in the coop. And I will catch you guys literally on the flip side. Quite literally. Yes, indeed. Yes.